Hi guys, welcome back to Beaver's 3D printing. Well, I got my hot end. It's well, I did get to show you when I had to do to take it out. Wasn't easy. I had to tap the holes, tap the not tap, but drill these two screws that were holding the hot end from the top. This is the old hot end. Now this machine is I would say 8 weeks old. What's all this gunk there? You guys see that? Eight weeks old, and and this is where I had to drill out the screws, the heads. I had to drill out the heads because this was not. The screws were not coming out. Oh no way! Not with the tools that I had, and or even the tools they give you. This is not. It was not coming out. Plus, this heats up, gets cold, heats up, gets cold, so it expands, it warms up. I tried to heat it up to, to be able to try to see if they would loosen up, and they didn't. Brought temperature down, tried again, they didn't. Then after that, I was noticing you're going to end up stripping the heads. And then finally I looked at them and I says, you know what? I noticed there was two of these same size in the bag. So I said, forget it. I'm just going to, since it's on the hot end, I'm just going to drill them out. And the hot end still works. I mean, it heats up really, it still heats up, but you would have to clean this off, and I don't know what the hell this is here. But anyways, is that black filament I was talking to you guys about? But anyways, yeah, I hate doing this kind of stuff. But so this is it. The other one's already in. I installed the other one. I can't bring you guys in closer, but anyways, it's already, if you could see, you could see there's the rubber boot there and all this, the new nozzle, that all came together. Now I'm putting back the fan assembly, putting that back together. And then after that, I'm going to plug the wires. I have to put back the extruder. You can see the extruder. It's all, it's not that it's complicated. It's just like, I'm not in the mood for that. I'm not. And like I said, I didn't want to wait for Creality, the customer service. Creality, your customer service sucks, and it always will be sucking. And that's all there is to it. You have to get your act together. That's all. Get your act together. And I don't know how this machine is going to run after. I have no idea. How is it going to run? Doesn't feel like it's, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I don't know. I ordered my A1 finally. So I ordered it on Friday. Was it not yesterday? It was the day before yesterday, Thursday. So let's see how long it's going to take to get here. Hopefully it gets here fast. So anyways, let me time you guys out for a minute. Let me put this together, and then I'll come back, go back and forth. So stay tuned. Guys, sorry, you're looking at the mess in this place. Well, I put it back together so far. Let me move my beer out of the way. I deserve a beer after this one. So it's all put back together again. Is it going to work? I have no clue. I don't know. I reset. Right now I'm restoring it to factory settings, so it could go through all its calibration nonsense, whatever. Please keep the green cube in the diagram clear from the debris. Yeah. Put it in now. Let's do, I don't know. -5 should be the tiniest time zone. Yeah. We're not in China. International, skip this nonsense. Start detecting. Welcome to, yeah. So we'll just check to see if everything is cool. See, motor is okay. Limit switch is okay. Oh, nozzle's heating went on. It's cleared. Hot bed. Let it do all its, I'm burnt, man. I hate doing these kind of things. I'm tired of doing that. Oh, if this is the last time. I'm going to do a first layer test on it anyways and see if it... Well, first let's take a look if that's the only issue was that. Because I just changed the hot end. It could have been also the extruder, you know. I don't know. So anyways, we'll see. So guys, stay tuned. Keep you up to date in a few minutes. I don't want you guys to watch this, so I'll be right back. Well, self-check was completed. Everything passed. Hot end seems to be heating up. So now I'm going to do a first layer test. Well, no. Let's see if the extruder, let's see if I'm going to feed some filament into the extruder and see if it, I don't know, fuck. Oh, I'll press the button to extrude. We'll see what happens, okay? Let's test this thing out. So, nice, well, there you go. So, I'm going to use the rest of my, I won't use this white one because there's not much left in it and I want to do a first layer test. I'll use the other white. This one should be able to last a little longer. I'll be able to do the test. Yeah. Not much left in it, but enough to do that first layer test. So there we go. Let's feed it through. See if the little blue light goes on. Blue light came on. Now I'm gonna heat it up, and I'm gonna ask for it. I'm gonna just extrude. I'll ask it for extruding. So I'll go to material here. I'll go to the material, and I'll ask for it to extrude. We'll take a look if the extruder is working. The selected slot contains unknown filament. Please set the filament information. Oh, okay. Oh, Lord. I'll edit. This is generic PLA. Right. The color is white. Okay. That's good. And now we'll ask it to extrude. So it's telling me it's heating nozzle. Over here is heating nozzle. Now let's see if it's going to feed. Let's see if we still have a tick 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 sound or not. We'll see. So far we're heating. We're at 100 degrees Celsius. Going up fast. Going up real fast. One 45, 48, 155, 60, 70, 80, 90, the 200s, 210, 222, 27, 28, 32, 35. Why is it going so high? 239, 240, 241 Celsius. It's high, I thought. But it's not skipping, so is it feeding? Yes, it's feeding because I could see my the filament on top. I can see it's spinning. We'll see. Let's see if something came out. So far, nothing. It's going to do it again. Oh yeah, here comes filament, guys. Here comes the filament. Oh man, stop. That's my cat again. I keep saying I'm going to bring air, but I lost it. I lost it, guys. Anyways. Oh, it's going to spit out some more. This time I'll catch it to show it to y'all. Keep saying I got to bring her in. Frank keeps telling me, go ahead, bring her in, bring her in. Oh, yeah, I'll do it. But then she stops for like a week or two. There you go. So the filament is coming out. Whoop. See that? You can see the filament there. That's a white. So that's all good. So far, it's feeding. So it's going to the extruder. The extruder is working, which is a good thing. You know, I have to get it working anyways, even though it's Creality. I still need to get it to work. Like I said, I ordered my, well, I don't know if I told y'all, but I ordered the Bamboo A1. I ordered it on Thursday night. But I didn't order the combo pack with it. I didn't want it. I didn't want no combo. I told myself I already got the AMS there. And it'll probably be being used more on the, what the hell is it called? On the Mini than on the A1, because the A1 is to do solid colors, you know, when I do my orders. When I get my orders, I get a lot of, I got 3 orders. I have a vase to do in marble, and I got a bird feeder, and I have a birdhouse. No, what is? Oh yeah, it's a birdhouse. The hippie camper, and since the Mini is too small to hold any of these on the bed, so I have to use the Creality on the single color, or I'm going to use my Bamboo in a single color. But the reason why that we still need this guy to be in action is just to, I could be doing the roof of the project, and then the body on this machine, you know what I mean? Just, I got to get them out, you know, as fast as I can, because I'm delayed now. I'm back. You know, I wrote them. I emailed them all and telling them that I was waiting for parts for this machine to come in, and I also was waiting for the A1. Now I went to Iligo's site in the iligo.ca to get some filament, because this thing that's going on with Amazon, I don't know if anybody have noticed or whatever. It's always, you know, you order now and we'll let you know when the product will be available for delivery. And they don't take the money, they don't do anything. It's like it takes for weeks and stuff. So I decided I'm gonna have to go with Iligo. Cost a couple of dollars more, but the shipping was still free. Got the colors that I need, so I'll be ordering those on Monday. So I should be getting them down on sometime during the week, hopefully by Friday. And then after that, I could just finally get the projects finished and moved out. You know, so yeah. So that's it. So I'm gonna do a first layer test to see. I don't know if I should put glue on this thing or not. I'm not sure. I guess not, eh, guys? I'll just leave it as is, huh? What do you think? See what happens. Hold on, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. So I'm getting ready to do that first layer test now. So it's just going to calibrate itself. So I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes. I'm going into hyper mode. So yeah. So this is well, we know it's extruding. We know that it's the hot end is working. I did the first layer. It's I find it's over extruded, and let's just take it off. You can see it's rough. It's rough. But it's intact. So what could cause this over extruding like this? Damn, I already got cat hair on it. Oh God, I don't know. Look at all this cat hair. Jeez. Anyway, but this is what the underneath looks like. You know, it's like a piece of paper. Did what it had to do. It's just like I said, it's over extruded. And rough. Kind of remind me of my last project that I did with that black filament when I was doing that nameplate, and it was like the finish was really rough. And I'm trying to figure out where all this cat hair is coming. Like, what is it, in the air? I don't know. But yeah, so this, you see the unfortunately it's white, so you know, I don't know if you guys could see that, but it's rough. You know, it's rough. So if you look at me, peel the other side. It's nice, but it's intact. It's not breaking apart. So I guess it's just some modifications that I have to do. But we know that the printer is working again. Could also be the build plate that's doing that. Could also be this type of filament that's doing that. What am I using on this thing? What is this? This is Overture. Yeah, Overture. Could be that. You know. Could be that it's humid. I'm not sure. But we know there's cat hair, man. We know that that it's working, you know. And, well, it's working. It is working. You know, now to see if it'll be able to print as good as the other one. That's the first time. You know, which I'm pretty skeptical about. But anyways, hold on, guys. I'll be right back. So, so like I said, at least it's printing. I guess it's just to put on a job on it and see if it'll be able to do it. And I have to start that. I still have some white left and some leftover white, so we'll play that game of filament run out. You know, I have to make that what's it called, the bird feeder. So we'll start with that and see how that works out. Look, guys, this is, you guys saw it. This is that hot end. I don't know what this is. There. I don't know if this is is this filament? I mean, I'm not too sure, or is it just the way it was? Because why would the filament just be leaking on the heater like that? the thermostat. This is a thermostat, this thing here, you know, gives you the reading. I assume it heats up the, I don't know, anyways. Yeah, it's something that goes up to 300. So this is the heater block, I guess, and it goes up to 320 degrees. But why would it have melted there if it is filament, you know? And it's that black crap that they sent me. I don't understand why it would have went there. You know, I mean, you look at the, you can see through it and stuff. I don't know. And here's the nozzle. Put it down. Here's the nozzle. So, you know, and I can't see, I can't tell what happened. Why did it block like that, you know? And there's some more of that black stuff, you see? Some more of that black shit, black filament that I'll never use again. Never. That I think that filament, and it's, you know, Creality sends me that filament. Yeah, I mean, why didn't they just send a Creality filament? Why are they using this? Where is it? It's over there. Let me go get it. Right? Let me go get it. No, this is not the one. Yeah, where'd it go? Is this it? Yeah, this guy. Sure, you're infinite. You know, and it's ultra PLA. So you know, you put the settings to ultra PLA for this color, and if this is not Creality, why would they send you that? You know, why would they send me that? You know, I thought they were going to send me Creality filament. You know, when you buy your machine, you get this free gift and stuff like that. It's going to come after your machine. It doesn't come shipped with the machine. And yeah, Solian, and you got the Creality logo down there. See, there's the Creality logo there. You got it. Got that logo there. I don't know if you guys can see that. But this is what caused everything, was this filament, man. You know. And for Creality, you know, I mean, look at this. I had to drill the whole the screws out. Yeah. To get this thing out, because there was no way that the tool that you have, that they gave you, that's going to take out these screws. These screws have lock nut set on them, and these guys here, once the heat gets to this block, forget it, man. They expand and they oh no. And I was trying until I started to skip. The head was skipping, and I was like, oh boy, I'm going to strip the head. And then finally I told myself, forget this. If it's connected to the block, the screws are connected to this block, I'm just going to drill out the head and it should just fall. And that's what it did. And but it still heats up and everything. Like it basically needs a really, really good cleanup, you know. Oh man, sorry guys. It needs a very, very good cleanup. That's what that's you know. I'm not going to throw it away, but yeah, it does need a cleanup and stuff like that. It could be probably reusable. I don't like the idea about this here, the welded to the ceramic. This I assume ceramic or something. I don't like that. because you have that rubber shoe that sits in here. And, for a guy that doesn't know about this, he doesn't know, you're pulling on the shoe, eventually you're going to snap this. This is going to break. Or this is going to break too. I mean, you're going to have to weld it back on. Solder it back on, but it's a drag, that I don't know why they but you can, without having to take off this the rubber boot, you can still get access to the nozzle. You just got to use that tool, push into the rubber, and try to get the hex. Just try to grabbing on the hex part of the nozzle, so that you're able to screw it out without having to take off that boot, because and I don't even think that boot it's supposed to come off. I took it off because I thought that's what it was supposed to do and stuff like that. But anyways, it's fixed now. So and I didn't want to wait for Creality, because these guys, they just, oh, can you send us a video? Can you send us another video? And I keep sending the same video. And I write, it's not the extruder, it's the hot end. I'm gonna change the hot end. And well, how would you know it's the hot end? Because I'm having problems. Something's not right. So at the end of the emails that I was doing with these people, I just said, forget it. I'll order my own. So I ordered a new hot end. It came with the nozzle. The nozzle. And the screws. They knew that these screws are not coming out. There's two spare screws in that, well, not spare screws, but there's two screws in that bag. 4 of them that came for the fan. Okay, which were I could have used the old ones. They weren't warped or anything like that, and I could have used them, the old ones. Maybe if they were in there very, very long, or I don't know, but I didn't have an issue. Take them out, except the tool that you have. It's not the tool. These are weak steel. So trying to when you got Loctite in the threads, forget it. It's going to skip on you. Once it does, you don't want to mess up that. You're gonna strip it. But I was lucky. It didn't. I didn't have any issues except this first one. It skipped, but I kept going at it, and eventually it came out. The rest came out. But these two guys, forget it. And in the package that they sent me, the hot end, it had the 4 screws for the fan, and they had the 2 screws to take that fits on top of the hot end. When you put the hot end through the mechanism and all this other nuts, is where the fans were, the 2 screws. So they know that there's no way you're going to take out those screws. You're going to strip them. So at least they were good enough to keep that in their package, the 2 screws, But the customer service, look, Creality, the machine that I have here, the HI, it's a good machine. Okay, it printed my dragons. It without any issues. It is a good machine. Unfortunately, customer service for Creality, and I don't care if they hear me, it's like, you guys you're terrible. It's bad. You've been like that for years, man. You haven't evolved. It's always the same story. Send me a video, do this. We're not beta testers. We're just people who want to print or whatever, do what they have to do. There's no time to be taking machines apart and playing around with the machines and stuff like that, And I wasn't in the mood to do it, but today I told myself, God, I have to do it. You know, I got the part yesterday, so I told myself I was going to do it yesterday. I was too tired for that. But today I told him when I woke up and stuff, I says, look, I'll make a video and I'll put it together. But, excuse me. But what happened was I was freaking out with those two last screws. Those two screws, I was like, I wasn't sure what I was going to do, But, I got them out. Now the machine's running and stuff like that. But for Creality, I'm telling you right now, even if they hear me or whatnot, I really don't care. Your product is okay. Your printer is okay and stuff. Your customer service sucks. I guess what you want to call your way of functioning when it comes to the public is zero. I mean, I've seen it through the internet. You go to Reddit and all this stuff. You guys have an issue, and you need to address this issue. We're the ones who are feeding you in a way because we're the ones buying these machines from your company, and the food that's going on your table comes from us in a way. I'm not talking about people who live in North America. I'm talking about in general, people in general who buy your machines are the ones who's feeding you and are the ones who are making your company run. You understand that? So I think you should be obliged to have a better customer support. I mean, not email somebody and say, sorry for the delay. I mean, that's the first thing you say, sorry for the delay. I mean, that tells you a lot, eh? Because every email you guys sent me was sorry for the delay. To the point where I just told myself, forget you clowns, jokers, you're a bunch of losers, man. And that I went out and bought my own equipment, my own stuff, even though the machine's still under warranty. It's still under warranty, and I can't even wait for you people because it was just going back and forth. So for all of you guys out there who wanted to buy a Creality, think about it like this. Yeah, you're getting a good machine. They are good machines. Just stand to wait that if you have an issue with the machine, something happens to the machine, I don't know whatever it may be, you're gonna have a good time. Well, I'm just being sarcastic, but it's gonna be a trip talking with these customer service people, if you start talking like giving them a bit of attitude, they start giving you attitude back. Can you imagine that? You work for the public and they're starting. I mean, I could show you all the emails that they sent me, and I'm, can we see a video, man? I just sent you a video. What video what more do you want, man? Can we see the extruder? Why is it taking stuff? Well, obviously because, man, the hot end, I mean, not the hot end, but the nozzle, man, it's jammed, man. So no filament's going through. So obviously you're skipping the gears, and I'm not going to keep doing that. You'll ruin the gears. You're going to have another issue, So no, I'm not doing that. And I even emailed them and saying, look, I took it apart and stuff like that, and the extruder is fine. I could see it's feeding. I could see it coming through, and it's not skipping. It's fine and stuff like that. And the person emailed me back, sorry for the delay. Would you be able to send me a video of the extruder? I just told you, man, there's nothing wrong with the extruder. The extruder's fine, okay? It's got nothing to do with the extruder. It has to do with the hot end and the nozzle. So why don't you just give me a new hot end? It comes with the nozzle, and that's all, or even say, here, we're going to send you another nozzle. But I didn't want another nozzle. I was arguing for a new hot end, just in case something did seem out of whack or something, or maybe one of those wires did break or something like that. Maybe one of these wires broke, or this one here unwelded or something like that. I'm not going to start playing around, start welding and sure, maybe, so I was arguing that I wanted a new hot end, and the guy is telling me, well, how do you know it's the hot end and all this stuff? What do you give me lip for? Just do it, man. I mean, who cares, man? I mean, how much did it cost you to get this hot end? You know, it cost you peanuts. You know, you're making millions of them. So what the hell? You know, don't argue. Just give me the hot end. But instead, they argue back and forth. So I decided, hey, I'm going to buy my own. I don't care about the warranty right now. Forget these people, man. I can't deal with them. You know, you're trying to run a business, small business. You know, you got customers and stuff like that. And these people are asking you for videos. And I'm telling these people, look, I'm trying to run something here, and you're asking me for videos? You're serious, right? Oh, yeah, we need the videos. We need to do this. And go into, can you send us the logs and stuff? You go and try to send the logs. Doesn't even work. You know, it's like, come on. So Creality, as far as I'm concerned, screw you, right? Forget you. I'll never buy another machine from you again. This was the second machine I bought from you guys. And I thought that you guys were going to improve. The first machine I bought in 221, which never worked, my ender, it never worked. It was a piece of junk. It was just a machine for people to tinker with, basically, then print, you know. And then I got this one, which I thought, well, it's got to be, they must have evolved in the last 4 years. And this machine is very powerful. It's tough. It's a solid machine. I'm not crazy about the CFS. The CFS does make noise, you know, but it is a good machine. It prints well. But customer service, forget it. So, like I said, Creality, I don't care if I had 1,000 viewers, 10,000 subscribers. You came up to me and offered me a machine, I would tell you, forget it. You keep your machine. I want nothing to do with it. I don't want nothing to do with your machines. Yeah, I lost faith with you people, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there who have lost faith in your company. So that's why I decided to purchase another Bamboo A1, which should be here hopefully in the next couple of weeks. You know, that's going to be cool. So that's going to be another video for unboxing. And like I said, this machine, it's not going to go in retirement. It's just going to go like single colors, and this is what you have to do, and very simple prints. That's all. Nothing, no more. I don't want to deal with that machine no more. So anyways, that's my rant for today, guys. So I hope you liked the video. I showed you a little bit of putting this thing back together, the hot end and all that stuff. So, and you know, I showed you guys the my first layer, which is over extruded. Could be anything about that. It needs to be tuned. So thanks for my subscribers, guys. Thanks a lot. It's you know, I really do appreciate it. And share, like, subscribe. Again, it's important to make the channel grow. Leave some comments below if you had issues the way I had with the Creality Hi, or any other Creality, or if you had issues with Creality customer support. Leave your comments below, man, you know, and we'll pin them up, you know, because they have to change their ways. You can't do business like that. Just pretend that it's a game. We're testers, you know. We're not testers, you know. It's serious. For some people, this is serious stuff. So, you know, like I said, leave your comments. So anyways, guys, I guess you guys, we'll talk to you maybe down the next video that's coming out, maybe next week. I'll come up with something, or leave a comment below on what we should try to do, or what would you like me to do. And we'll talk to you then. So take care, stay safe. Bye-bye, guys.